We welcome you into the Mason Arena for one of the final home GMC games of the 25-26 high school basketball season. It is the 1-13 Middletown Middies taking on your 14-5 Mason Comets. Hi again, everybody. Welcome in. Daniel Panetti joined alongside James Froelich for tip-off. It is pink out night here for the Mason Comets, one of the final home games of this season. Tip is away, and it's already almost going to go out of bounds. Finch is able to keep it in for the Middletown Middies. Starting it out is Keith Daniels up top. He will be engineering this offense today for the Middletown Middies.
This Comet defense early really test what they're going to give them and allow for them to do.
Going all the way, floater up, swirls the iron and does go. So there's a quick basket there for Ward, and it is now 3-1. Bit of a zone look defensively for this Middletown team. Tyler Lupinski, who had his best game of the season versus the other Panthers, where he had 15 points. And Jacob Lupinski all the way in, off the glass, and connects.
Really stepped up to a role that Fleming has given him these past couple of games as really being a player who can really be aggressive on the offensive side while also being aggressive on the defensive.
That's who the Mason Comets were missing all the way, coast to coast. On top of Sidney Wortham was Keith Daniels. Mason defensively was wanting to get a charge. Nothing was called, and the game gets free. There's that tight defense. Tyler Jacob Lupinski swirls around. Nice play there from the senior. And a timeout is called by Mason. The Comets burn their first timeout. We are tied at 5. But trying to end up playing their brand of basketball. It's a Mason team that always starts out games cold, James. This is a team where, especially in the first half, they'll be colder. Lupinski, a three from the corner, and that one goes. First three of the day for the Mason Comets. It's Tyler Lupinski. It's now Cooper, who's playing defense, checks out. Johnson going all the way to the right side, carved his way through a hole of defenders. You'll see the passing for Middletown is not one of their strengths. Johnson, Lupinski from the other corner. That one bounces between the rim and the iron and immediately goes back to the Mason Comets. They get a quick turnover, and now they can reset. Tyler Lupinski all the way, muscles his way through the paint. And there's a two. Tyler Lupinski looking to get himself going right here on pink out night. Wortham moving left, stolen away. Keith Daniels and a move left. Nice play defensively there from the senior. Ward, a wing three. And the three-point shooting on both sides is now starting to click. Middletown has a lead, 13-12.
Middletown's doing a really great job early in this game, really moving that ball, really getting this Comet defense lost.
Lupinski faked it, now to Tyler, corner three, bullseye! Urgency defensive-wise. Toby Aladapo guarding Keith Daniels. That's the guy you want to see guarding the one, is Toby Aladapo. Going all the way, a little bit of movement, a floater, and what a finish there from Daniels. The floaters for this Middletown team. It was a violation against Middletown. Now less than 10 seconds to go. Middletown is asking for Bryson Johnson to take it. Oh my! It doesn't matter how many defenders there are. Bryson Johnson will take it all the way, and at the end of the first quarter, it is a 17-15 lead for the Mason Comets. Bryson Johnson being guarded heavily. Now, out to Scott. Cheney exchanged him a couple of passes. You see how quick this Middletown team is moving. Scott, three! Keep it going, freshman. It's all he shoots is threes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, ever since Coach Fleming has really started playing him a lot more, he's been their key player when it comes to shooting beyond the arc.
Daniels from the free throw line, and it goes. Cruz Scott, that is his 12th shot of the year, and it is his 12th three-point attempt. Actually, it looks like they called it a two. So excuse me, it was close. It looked like he was behind the three. They called it a two. Johnson down at the block. Now Cheney exchanging with Scott. I think Scott may have thought it was a 3-2. What ball movement down low. And Lupinski gets the two. This Mason team is moving smooth as butter. Congesting that paint very rarely, especially here in the second quarter, that Middletown has been finding open passes into the paint or the inside area. It's mainly just been someone driving. Hunter, three from the wing, and it goes. The guy who doesn't be looked at as much as Scott pulls up from the mid-range, hits the heel of the rim. Because Cruz Scott's had some huge moments. He had a big three as Daniels all the way. There were 3 Mason Comet defenders in the vicinity, and he's able to just take it up. Now he's in the double digits today. Timeout Mason. Attack as much as this Middletown team is right now.
Yeah, and you're going to see this Comet offense really, throughout all season, they've been able to really change the tempo.
Daniels the interception, the rejection from Johnson, but the second chance goes. So the block to no avail, a 5-point lead for Middletown. Super aggressively and fast on the defensive side. Pass down low to only Mason defenders. Johnson has a clear lane to the hoop, and he puts it off the glass, off that square. Bryson Johnson has the first points. Immediately, Daniels in transition, being guarded by Tosin Oladapo. One that they really start pulling away, and you want to see it happen here. Lupinski driving in, right hand, what a finish. What a game he's been having. That's 13 points for number 13 here today.
Yeah, this is a great start by both of the 2 players that have really been getting the most points for this Comet offense in that first half. Really a great way to get this offense going early in the second.
Daniels, a far 3 from the left wing.
Really going to play aggressive, but one thing about that is that they really can't leave anyone open.
Lupinski out left, now Johnson. Lupinski will take it from the corner and cash it. He's been great from 3 today. That's number 3 for Lupinski from the perimeter. And the Comets now 39-29. As they'll reset, 3:25 to go. Johnson all the way, stops, fade away on the jumper. Right by the block. This time he doesn't go all the way, he fades it back. And there's another point for number 1. Finch with Oladapo, now to Ward on the elbow. Gets it out to the wing to Hunter. Less than 5 to go. Hunter a 3, and that one's cash. Nice 3 there from Middletown. And went and got the job done. They got a win, and a lot of that came because of both Johnson and Tyler Lupinski. Crew Scott unable to get in. Now Middletown a chance. Wide open 3 from the corner. Middletown showing a lot of life. He resets it up to Hunter. Far pass. Ward on the left side, being guarded by Jacob Lupinski. Makes a move left, step back, jump shot, and it goes. Nice move there. And Middletown just keeps on answering back, but the Comets, Toby Oladapo got the 2. You don't see him making a lot, but he's able to right there. And a big shot from the senior, and a foul going against the Comets.
Is one of your tallest players on the court right now.
Nevers, Ward, 3 from the wing, too far left. Funks between the rim and the backboard. Was rebounded by Oladapo. He wanted to get it to Lupinski, but it's intercepted. Ward driving in all the way off the glass. 53-46. The timeout is called from Middletown. As you would expect, both teams will have their playoff seeding. Lakota West will have the GMC clinched. But it might feel a little bit good if you're able to go there, have an incredible performance. And one from Ward. The senior presence in the Lupinskis and Johnson as the free throws through. But you have youth too. You have Wortham, Tosin Oladapo, both Cheney and Scott, the freshman. It is a bright future for the Mason Comets. Wortham tries to dunk, not even close, as we hope to never see Sydney Wortham go up for a dunk like that ever again, but it's fun to have a chance. The Mason Comets, a 57-51 win over the Middletown Middies, maybe a little closer than you would expect, but a win is a win. A successful pink out night for the Mason Comets. They're able to get it done at home.